Yeah, to cut a very long story short, obviously we were tasked with a reconnaissance mission to go into a known Taliban compound that was used for apparently making bombs, etc. So it was down to our four-man team to go in there and prove it and use that for evidence and intelligence for future operations. So our four-man team went into the compound in the early hours, still pitch black, patrolling through the front of the compound. I felt a tension on my shins, so I looked down, noticed it was a tripwire. Too late by that point, because as I looked down, the pin got pulled out of the grenade through this tripwire, and I saw a grenade land in front of me. So I had a split-second decision, decide what to do. Quick look around, there was nowhere to take cover. I knew there was two lads that were directly behind me and a third a bit further back than that. I knew if the grenade, when it goes off, it was going to pepper us all with shrapnel. Bearing in mind a grenade's usually got a 5-metre killing circumference. So I just took it upon myself. I thought, I'm going to get seriously or gravely injured, whatever I do, so I might as well jump in front of the grenade and at least try and save the rest of the lads from getting seriously injured or killed themselves. So I lay in front of the grenade and it went off.
What on earth was that like?
Very loud. Yeah, very loud and relatively painful, although I didn't receive any injuries myself. My head was throbbing and I couldn't really hear anything through my ears after that. My nose was streaming with blood, backache from the force of the impact. Yeah, just total confusion to begin with, really, for a good few seconds.
It was very possible he might have died.
Yeah, but it's one of those that comes with the job. You know, you're going over there in constant gun battles from day to day, so you could die at any time, really. So it's one of those you just got accustomed to when you were working over there.
Was it just instinctive? Was there hesitation, or did you just think, no, I've got to do this?
Yeah, relatively instinctive. Obviously, I felt a little bit guilty because it was myself that set off the device in the first place. So yeah, I felt a little bit of guilt that it's me that's got to get the lads out of the situation as well. So yeah, I think it was fairly instinctive what to do.
Well, what was going through your mind straight afterwards?
When I was lying there before the grenade went off, I had that kind of feeling in your stomach when you're a small child, when you know you've done something really naughty, and you're going to get in lots and lots of trouble for it. So I was lay there with that feeling in my stomach, obviously it being a lot worse, just gritting my teeth and just waiting for the explosion to go off, really.
And when it went off?
Yeah, when it went off, lots of smoke, burning smell, disorientation, headache, no hearing, just a big confusion for a minute or so. One of the other team members caught some shrapnel up in the face. Apart from that, the rest of the lads were fine. We thought a secondary device had been detonated, but it was actually the battery. I was carrying a large lithium battery in my day sack that had got blown out the day sack and it was flaming, which was lucky. If that had stayed next to me, obviously I got serious burns. So that was lucky that got blown away. Got checked over by the team medic and then kind of cracked on with the rest of the mission for that day.
What did your colleagues say? I mean, they must have thought this was incredible.
Yeah, they thought it was. That they were very grateful for what I did, really. I think they realised when we got back to our fob that they were very grateful.
And when did he tell your family? And what did he tell them?
I'm not sure if I actually told them out in Afghanistan. I think I kept it more or less quiet until I came back. Kind of played it down a bit, so I've been involved in an incident where I've had to just go back to Camp Bastion and get checked out by the doctors, but I'm fine, and I'll be back in a few weeks.
Could you believe it when you looked down and you saw what happened and you still had all your limbs?
Yeah, it was that initial shock of not knowing if I'd had any serious injuries. When I found out I didn't have any serious injuries, it was quite shocking, really. That I hardly had anything wrong with me.
And how does it feel to be awarded the George Cross?
Yeah, it's a huge honour, really. Yeah, it's a huge honour for myself, and I'd say for the rest of the 40 Commander, really. There's a lot of heroics that go on in Afghanistan that go unnoticed and that don't make it out into the press. So it's for all the other guys that didn't get anything as well.
Did you expect any of this when you signed up as a Royal Marine Reserve?
Well, I did 5 years as a regular Royal Marine beforehand anyway, so I've been to Iraq twice before I left the Royal Marines. So, yeah, the first operation I undertook was the invasion of Iraq with the US, so I'd been kind of accustomed to combat beforehand, so yeah, I kind of expected it in Afghanistan as well.